Let's get to the spoilers for Boku no Hero Chapter 408, so loading. Hello everyone, the spoilers for Boku no Hero Chapter 408 are out, but before we discuss the chapter, it would be nice if you left a like, subscribe to the channel, and turned on the notification bell, so you don't miss out whenever there are new videos around here. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Spoilers Boku no Hero. The title is Eyes Full of Determination. The chapter begins with All for One killing Yoichi in a sewer. His body collapses, leaving only one hand behind. It is revealed that All for One gave him this name because his brother was the first thing he received in this world. Yoichi contains the kanji for give and first. The second page focuses on the eyes of All for One and Kudu. While Kudu's eyes are full of emotion and begin to fill with tears, forming a reflection of the man who killed Yoichi, All for One's eyes are entirely white, without any reflection. Kudu still did not have the scar. The narrator says that Yoichi was killed 2 months after escaping with Kudu and the third user. Some time passes, and All for One is in an apartment in a very tall building, looking at Yoichi's hand, similar to the ones Shigaraki has, and saying that the quirk he gave to his brother was no longer in his body, and this has never happened before. He starts to think about what could have happened until he finally realizes that the quirk may have been passed to someone else. Meanwhile, the third user, whose name is revealed to be Bruce, is examining Kudu's body. Kudu was feeling strange, and Bruce asks if he was touched by All for One during the battle, but Kudu tells him to just reveal the results. It seems that there are now 2 peculiar factors inside Kudu, the gear shift and a very small, almost insignificant one. The next page is very interesting. It shows 2 different versions of Yoichi. One says, "I couldn't stop my brother. He only sees people as toys," and the other says, "My brother kept me alive. If only he cared more about other people. If only he cared more about other people, the power to give and receive power could have been the kindest in the whole world." Kudu and All for One then come to similar conclusions. Kudu says, "Yoichi's will now lives inside me," while All for One says, "This means he still exists." We then see a double page showing the next decades of All for One's life. He kills Kudu and Bruce, starts a cult, meets the doctor, tries to steal one for all from Banjo, and fails, cuts N in half, kills Nana, and has his face destroyed by All Might. But shortly after All for One is defeated by AM for the first time, the doctor stole his body from the morgue. Back in the present, All for One wonders if Boku is Kudu's descendant, but that would be impossible. He killed his family and all the women and children who were close to him. Moreover, if Kudu and Boku were blood relatives, All for One would have noticed it in Kamino. So, it finally clicks, the eyes. Unlike Kamino, Boku's eyes now show his determination to defeat All for One, just like Kudu's. All for One cannot keep fighting and getting younger because he still needs to be able to fight when he reaches Shigaraki, knowing that he will fight. That's when he decides to fulfill his goals of killing Boku and reaching Tamura using all of his quirks at once. Yoichi's remnant feels that something is coming, and what follows is probably the most impressive double page that Horikoshi has ever drawn. All for One is using all kinds of powers, with multiple heads coming out of his body, saying, "Release every quirk factor, All for One goal." Edge Shot realizes that All for One's plan is to use all this energy volume to propel himself at an unbelievable speed, and All Might realizes that this will revert him to baby form, meaning that this is All for One's final gamble. Boku looks at the monstrous thing in front of him and, smiling, says, "Are you stupid? There's no way this idiotic thing can win." End of the chapter, and no break next week. And these were the spoilers for chapter 408 of Boku no Hero. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Until next time, and thanks.